So how did Sierra talk you into this?
She pretty much sent me an email and said, here's one that I've done before, and I'd like to do this with features. And it was kind of like,
So
how does Friday work?
how did you talk me into this?
I said, help, do this with me.
Okay, she's Jocelyn Murphy, the associate editor of What's Up.
And this is Becca Martin Brown, the features editor.
And Sarah, who is our online engagement producer, had this great idea that we should talk to you about what's coming up in What's Up in the next couple of weeks. She thinks we can do this in a couple of minutes, but clearly she doesn't talk to us often. So we got into this thing several years ago of doing year-end stories.
So we kind of put together a list of what we felt like were the top 10 things that happened in the past year that will have a lasting impact on the local arts community.
Right.
So that kind of encompasses theater, music,
Museums. If you look back to last year, the number one story was the reopening of the Walton Arts Center. So that gives you some idea because that's lasting impact. Well, we're not going to tell you what they are because we want you to read What's Up this Sunday and next Sunday, but we will tell you that they include music.
Yes, they include something about the expanding multicultural impact happening in the area.
And lots of theater, because that's my baby. How new scripts are developing in Northwest Arkansas, and how theater companies are partnering to make their lives and ours better. We've got something about new buildings, new refurbished buildings.
The culinary scene is in there.
Oh yeah, clearly we love that. It'll be fun, and it happens, we count them down 10 to 6 and then 5 to 1. So it starts this Sunday and finishes next Sunday, and then after that.
So the very last Sunday of the year, on New Year's Eve, the paper that comes out, we will have some more year-end stories that we do every year. We've got 18 things, because 2018, to look forward to in the coming year. So we've got another list of things, big things that are not just local. There's some regional things going on that are big to-dos that we think that you should be looking forward to in next year.
And then the thing that we just kind of did on a whim 3 or 4 years ago, and it took off, the people to watch in the next year. And if you think about, okay, here's some people that have been on the list in the past. Zeke Taylor, Eve Smith, Missy Gibson, John Rankin, Sarah Parnell, Justin and Virginia Shower, Bob Stevenson, you know all these names. Again, we're not going to tell you who's on this year's, but they're people you want to keep an eye on in 2018.
Then they're kind of this phrase is a little bit cliche, but they're the movers and shakers of the area. They've done some interesting or significant things this year, or they've got some things in the works that we think are going to be interesting coming up in the next year, so you should keep an eye on them for that reason.
Also coming up that has nothing to do with anything of great significance, but next weekend we have a list of our favorite Christmas movies. So if you're bored, we'll see if we can help you out. There's a couple of surprises on the list.
Yeah, so that's some of our big year-end stories coming up. Of course, we've got some other stories thrown in there of our regular coverage of,
arts, music, theater, and
and
New Year's Eve. So we're going to go back to work because otherwise you're not going to be able to read it.